This is what it's like in my left eye. Don't know if you can see that, but I can barely keep it open. Been like that since 1992. I had eye graft, and I didn't realise at the time that only 25% of eye grafts actually work. Now what the doctors have done is left the stitches in my eye, and every time one would pop up to surface, they'd take it out, and this has happened over 20, how many years since 1990? Almost 30 years. I've been left like this, and they've left one stitch in my eye. They say it's just on the outer side here, and every time my eyes go dry, which is quite often, I can barely open them, and it's chronic pain. I also suffer from a kind of neuralgia and glaucoma. I don't think it's fair to leave human beings in this state. They say they don't want to take it out because it could upset the graft, but I'm almost blind now in this eye anyway. I mean, I can barely see the camera with this left eye, so what difference does it make to take that little stitch out? But obviously it's become a personal issue with the doctors. When it gets to that stage, when one doctor says leave it alone, believe you me, they all follow suit. I'm not against doctors or the pharmaceuticals. I just believe the system is broken, and I mean, we all understand that there needs to be changes made, but how do you do that? You know, the doctors are run by the pharmaceuticals who absolutely got billions. Who's going to dictate to them? It's a medical fact that over 100,000 people die of prescribed medications. It's also a medical fact that more people die from chemotherapy than they do from cancer. And yet there are numerous alternative treatments for cancer, so why don't we hear about them? If you watch the program Truth About Cancer, you'll find out more. Also, the Gerson therapy, well worth looking up, because probably Charlotte Gerson, who is still teaching now in the 90s, as I believe, has probably had the best record of curing cancer in the world. That's right, curing cancer. We don't hear that word, do we? From conventional medicine. Not against conventional medicine, it has its place. But back in about 1920s, it was taken over very cleverly by the Rockefellers, who I believe what they said, we've got money, your schools need money. If you agree to let one of our members sit in the chair, we'll give you money. Of course, the schools in America jumped at this opportunity. And when this happened, they started throwing out the old ancient medicines that were working perfectly. God-given herbs that had worked perfectly for 1,000 years were suddenly thrown out, and modern medicine came in. Now it's never going to go back to what it was. It never will. They'll never ever, in America and in UK now, use both conventional medicine, which we believe now to be the modern medicine, and now we call it alternative medicine, the ancient medicines, the herbs, and though strictly speaking, those herbal medicines and remedies and ancient remedies have been around much, much longer. So really, conventional medicine, modern medicine should be called alternative medicine. You see what I mean? But anyway, we know what we mean when we say alternative medicines. And they were God-given herbs. And I mean, who knows better than God what is best for us? You think about that. Now, I suggest you look up Maria Treben, Health Through God's Pharmacy. Another interesting book, if you're interested in herbs, is a book by Letha Thomas. And it's called 10 Essential Herbs, and that's very interesting too. And them are two good books. There are many, many other books, of course, but them two, I would suggest, is a good start. Okay, and thanks for watching.